And here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are go here in Austria. Sinister gets a good start, but Skangman is still along beside him. Wavy gets up to P3 from OriginalBlazerz. Yeah, Sinister got a really good start there, so did Wavy. I see an end plate coming off that looked like a Renault. Caesar missed up past Pama. And also there looks like there's a couple incidents further back. Now as we look further back, Toxic Alfie looking for a move on Rodri in the racing point. He gets that done as Rodri goes wide, and so does also Samuel Harvey, which gives James B the position. Position change. Alex, you're meant to be filling this dead air. So Wavy up.
Looking like a battle between the Ferrari and Danny Lynch, as Danny Lynch does overtake XRT04.
What, Sinister is already 1.5 seconds ahead of Wavy, so he's really pulled away with this. Of course, Wavy up to second now, past Skangman for P2. He got a really good start. So now see Caesar missed going for a move on Skangman, and now he's spun.
Skang off. Oh no.
Caesar missed, went for a move down the inside of turn 9, but just clipped the rear wheel of the Ferrari driver and just spun. So I'm surprised that wasn't actually a safety car, at least a VSC. Samuel Harvey
spun again.
That is not good for him. He must have a hot. His tire temps must be pretty high. So what an event for first lap.
Again.
Oh god. Yeah, his tire temps will be through the roof right now. So of course, Skangman started P2, but has lost that position to Wavy. Wavy had a great start, up 2 positions by the end of lap 1. As we see a Renault spinning around, and he collects the Ferrari of XRTG.
Oh no.
That's not good for him. Danny Lynch, of course, spun on the exit at turn 1 and then collected the Ferrari drivers. Did just see an end plate flying. Caesar Myth gets past the Haas of Remix. Remix dropping down to Danny Lynch now as well. I think Remix might have had damage. No, he doesn't. I did see an end plate flying, but I'm not too sure who it was. Wavy seems to close that gap under DRS, but it's whether he can stay within the DRS now. Oh no, Sinister! That is not good from him. Sinister, of course, takes the wrong line through that last corner, loses the rear end, and ends up in the wall. He's now got front wing down, so this really shakes things up the front, so he will have to pit as Wavy takes the lead of this race. So he drops down the order. It's not been good for him as we now see Sinister drop down to P4, but it's not been a good exit from Skangman as we now see Blazers going for the move into turn 8, but there was contact which caused Blazers. Yeah, Blazers hit his side pod and he just got sent careening into that. And we do have the safety car out on track now. This is going to really affect his strategy.
As the safety car is coming in this lap, Jack is probably.
Also, it is. We see Skangman go a bit wide on the last corner. I couldn't speak there, but yes, Jack gets a good restart, pulling away from Wavy now, but Wavy will want to close that up as quick as he can. Of course, Jack will need to pit again. We see James B get past up to P10. Derp, I'm surprised you weren't following us before. I'm kind of insulted. Now we see the two Haas cars battling. McConkie looking for a way past his teammate into the last corner, but Blazers, they're going 3 wide into the turn 9. Blazers takes both of them. That's a double overtake from Blazers. Shot at James B, also part of this battle now. Wow, this is a big problem. Okay. James B going for a move on McConkie into turn 1. The Blazers overtook both McConkie and Remix through there. This has not been a good few corners for the two Haas cars. Luckily, both of those Haas cars have lasted more than 3 corners, unlike Mazepin earlier today. As we now see Toxic Alfie diving and XRTG, and Jesus, Sean Mack just lost about 4 positions in 1 corner. And now we see XRTG joining this battle. As we see Toxic Alfie and Remix battling. I don't know why the game's giving us this weird camera angles. That was very close. Caesar Mason now up the back of XRTG. Jack and Rodri having a battle closer up the front, but this battle with the back's more exciting. Jack now down to P3. He's lost that P1 to Skangman. And Wavy, that's the yellow flags in sector 3. That is for Rodri.
That is Rodri off the track. He's going to push him back so far.
And now, of course,
DRS is now enabled.
Wow, this battle for fifth is going to get interesting, man. Inside of turn 3. And I see XRTG past Toxic Alfie. There's a 3-way battle right now for P8. Of course, Toxic Alpha now dropped down 2 positions. Caesar missed, looking for the move down the inside, doesn't get it done. And now XRTG, of course, forced onto that outside line, but there was contact between XRTG and Danny Lynch. Sorry, Toxic Alfie, causing Toxic to spin. And XRTG somehow actually got past Caesar there as well.
Looks like another yellow flag.
That's it, that's Pama.
Like
but now we see Sinister going for the move under DRS. Easy move for Sinister there. Didn't even have to get it done into the corner.
Pama retires after
on track as well. If this brings out a safety car, he will be getting the consequences from that. It doesn't seem like it is, though. But now we see further back, Jack now falling prey to James, who's right behind him with DRS. Those mediums not doing too well for him there. Of course, James looked for a move down the inside of turn 5.
XRTG is looking for this overtake on Caesar, missed at the moment, as they come around, coming close to sector 3.
But I imagine James
still
wants to
looking
get this move
at
Jack done
and Ferrari to get a pit stop.
Yeah, of course those guys will have to pit in a couple of laps. Of course, Jack and James, OriginalBlazerz, actually joining this battle as well for P4. Jack's really fallen down the order since the safety car restart. Of course, he was leading the pack on the restart, but has now dropped down to P4, possibly even P6 if both these guys behind him get him. Now we see Caesar under DRS looking for a move on McConkey, gets it done easily. Can McConkey fight back into turn 3? No, he doesn't. Yellow flags again as Alfie spins.
Got extremely warm tyres. I don't think he is going to be racing. I don't think he's going to be catching up to Ferrari, sorry, as he has now gone back to 1 minute and 10 behind. Oh, as he spins off the track again.
Yeah, he is not having a fun time. Only 2-lap-old soft as well. So you see Rodri and XRTG get past McConkey as well. What's happened to McConkey? McConkey spun at turn 4.
Ooh, no. That is unfortunate for McConkey, as he was in the points.
Yeah, McConkey now dropped out of the points.
There is another yellow flag for Toxic.
Yeah, Toxic. Just don't go full on the throttle when speeding back up, or you will spin. Unlucky for him. And now we see Toxic Alfie spin again.
That is unfortunate for him.
Yeah,
again.
Another spin for the Renault driver. Of course, his teammate up in P5. I can't remember where Toxic Alfie qualified. Let me go check. No, it's not interval I want. Who currently has the fastest lap, actually? Oh, and he's spun again. Currently with the fastest lap is actually Toxic Alfie's teammate with a 106.6, which is Danny Lynch. And now we're just watching Toxic Alfie spin. Toxic Alfie started P12, so he's not had the best of the races. The yellow flags around sector 1. That's Jack spun at turn 3.
Oh no. From P1 all the way down to P11, that is not good for Jack.
Yeah, of course he was leading.
Spins again at turn 1.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Jack, of course, started P1 during the restart, dropped down to P4, had to pit for fresh tyres, and now he's spun and down in P11.
Closer to Skangman here.
Yeah, he is. He's really closing that gap. Skangman, of course, was looking really good in the test sessions, but his consistency really didn't help him at all. Of course, in the final test session, which was around Canada, I may or may not have just dropped my controller. We're going to ignore what happened there. Is now we see, I'll go back to talking about Skangman later, because OriginalBlazerz is going for moving to P3. Around turn 1, easy move there under DRS, but Sinister fighting it back. Of course, Blazers keeps the DRS, as he was within a second. He was behind him at the activation point, but Sinister will get DRS back down this next straight. This is going to be a really interesting battle over the next few laps, both of them on the same worn cars. But yeah, Skangman, let's go back to him, who's currently leading this race. Skangman, I believe at one point was on the podium in Australia. He spun at turn 12 and he was out with only a couple laps left. Canada, which Alex, I believe you joined me for, he was running, I think, either P1 or 2, and then also, again, spun and was out of the race. Actually, I don't think he was out of the race, and he just had damage and needed to pit, which really affected him. But now we actually see...
Sorry to interrupt you, but there seems to be a battle for P3 as Sinister, Danny Lynch, and OriginalBlazerz are extremely close to each other.
Oh, Sinister has front wing damage.
Oh,
I just saw that there. Did he pick that up when Blazers hit him, got past him? Because I believe there was a bit of contact there. As XRTG gets a 3-second penalty.
Multiple warning.
But yeah, I don't know what's happened to Sinister. He's lost 2 positions in the last lap. So that is not good for him as he now hits the back of Danny Lynch. Danny Lynch is up quite a bit here. As we now have yellow flags in sector 2. And what was I just saying about Skangman? No!
Skang. No. Wavi is now pulling up to 2.8 seconds.
Luckily, he
him.
doesn't have damage. He just needs to keep it clean. Of course, as I was just saying,
10 laps.
as I was just saying, Skangman, he's quick, but his consistency doesn't do well for him. As he does actually come into the pits, even though he didn't have damage, he's in the pits. Maybe for those mediums, maybe he's going on for the soft tires. These are missed now, actually getting past Sean Mack. Oh, there was contact.
Toxic tires. Oh, that is contact as they go in to the pits. Oh, and Caesar retires
From the race as well. That is not good.
causes
What brought
a
out the safety car?
I have clipped that contact from Caesar, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. I got it on the screen.
Yeah.
But another safety car. You know who this will help?
XRTG and Ferrari.
His teammate, Skangman, who's literally just pitted onto the softs.
Oh, that is so lucky for him.
Yeah,
Extremely
this
lucky.
was really good timing. So he'll be wanting to kind of close the gap up to the guys under the safety cars. We now see the 2 guys in front of him also diving into the pits, probably. Sorry, the 3 guys in front of him. So he will retake the lead of this race. But they will be on fresher, soft tires. This is going to be a shootout for P1.
Indeed it is.
This is going to be
As
a
Skang
shootout.
slows down for Delta.
But
as he
Wavy
catches up to
actually
Wavi.
has got the lead of the race. Wavy got out the pits before Skangman could get past him, but Skangman's past him. And no, sorry, I think he just outbraked himself.
The server.
Has he? He was not
I
having a
don't
fun
think
time
Toxic
anyway.
was happy with that.
Hey, well, at least we have Samuels. This is going to be a good one. It's now, where is Wavy going to go? Where is he going to start pushing? And he's going now. He's going early. It's Skangman sticking with him. Skangman gets a good restart as well. Blazers not so much, falling a second behind the 2 of these guys. But now he's actually clawed it back to 9/10 gap. Danny Lynch also falling back a second from OriginalBlazerz. And then Skangman, here comes Skangman, looking for a move up to turn 3. Doesn't get it done. But
Yes,
Wavy
it looks
does
like he
go
has.
wide.
XRTG looks like he has a 8-second time penalty. A little tap during the safety car.
Yeah, of course, safety car penalties are not fun whatsoever. But with Skangman all over the back of Wavy, looking for a way past. Can Wavy keep P1 or can Skangman take him here? McConkey gets past his teammate for P9. The Haas cars both back into the points. Further back, we've got Rodri looking for a way past Sinister. Danny Lynch is kind of on his own in P4 right now. As we see OriginalBlazerz get past Skangman. A Skangman spun!
Oh no, Skangman, no!
either he had contact with Blazers around the last corner or he spun. Rodri
And
now
it
at
looks like-
P5. Danny Lynch in the podium now as well.
It looks like as if
Now come around the final corner to go on to the final lap. Blazers has got maybe 3 more chances to try and get past here with DRS. 1 into turn 1, 1 into turn 3, and then 1 into turn 4. He doesn't get it done to turn 1. He might be too far back to get it done to turn 3. Yes, he will be. Unless he sets an almighty dive bomb down the inside, which he won't. He's trying to break as late as he can, and he does tap his rear
a
there.
little bit of contact, but no damage is done.
But that will affect Blazers' time as soon as he gets past Rodri for P4. Blazers pushing really hard to try and get this P1 here, but Wavy, I think, has secured this.
As he does have more overtake than Blazers at the moment. So I feel like he will be using that along the final straight as there's a yellow flag of, I believe that is Rodri who has got a yellow flag there.
But anyway, now coming round the final corner to win PMB Division 2 Round 1 here in Austria. It's the Red Bull of Wavy, and then behind him, OriginalBlazerz and Danny Lynch finishing off the podium.